Alrighty, welcome to the master bedroom portion of your orientation. We're going to be covering the vault, which I call under your bed. This is extra storage. A lot of people have some fear that somebody could show up in the middle of the night with a crowbar and pry open their storage doors outside. As long as you sleep on it, you know it's safe. So if you have valuables that you do not want to disappear or that you're afraid could possibly disappear, I would always put them in the vault. Directly across from your bed, I want to go over your TV. You can actually pull this open like this and add extra attachments to your TV, whatever they may be. Also, I'd like to point out the sticker on the wall here. That sticker has every appliance and the model and serial number corresponding with that appliance. You do not want to remove this data card. This is very important to the technicians that will be servicing your motorhome. It makes your service times that you may have to pay for if it's not covered by warranty extremely lower, as they do not have to do as much work to find these models and serial numbers to order the proper appliance. There is also a light right there just in case you need some extra light. And there is a gorgeous amount of storage here. Now, on the end of this cabinet system, we have 3 switches. You have a light for the upstairs portion, and there is another switch upstairs for that same light. And then you have the bedroom light. And then the other switch here is a rocker switch. This switch actually covers the shade that goes over your sliding door to the garage. If you press down on the switch, you can get some good privacy. You might have extra campers in here sleeping on the optional bed surface. The sliding glass door doubles as a very good sound barrier and heat and moisture barrier. So if you're getting a lot of noise from whatever may be going on in your garage, if you slide your sliding glass door shut, you will notice that 90% of the noise is actually canceled out. Stepping into the garage portion, we have a few features we need to cover. You have a metal canister on the wall here that's just a storage cabinet that doubles as a work table. Do not put more than 10 pounds on this surface as you could bend it. This is stainless steel, so if you would like to keep it nice and shiny, make sure you purchase some stainless steel polish. On the wall here we have another TV that is hooked up to that same HDMI system I was talking about. Below it we have a radio. The radio here controls speakers inside the garage that we are standing in and outside at the TV by the front entry door. You also have 2 jumper connections. Let's say if you have a motorcycle in your garage and the battery's dead. You have a positive and a negative terminal here that you could use jumper cables to start your motorcycle or said golf cart, whatever you may be having in your toy hauler. You also have a ceiling light switch. There is another awning switch like there was at the front door that controls the awning over the garage portion if you put the deck down. This is also in the remote feature that's by the monitor panel. You have spotlight button right here. The spotlights are above the garage outside. You also have entry step right here below the sliding glass door. You can turn this entry step on or off and it will go in or out. And then you have a fan up down button. In the very top of your ceiling, there is a fan that is obviously hard to reach. So they add the switch for you. It's already on high and it's actually set to suck air out instead of blow air in. Being that this is a toy hauler section, you want to always vent the fumes out. Now, that's your inside step. Right here on the wall, this is your air vent. They're easy to use. You squeeze the black lever in and you can then rotate back which opens the outside to vent to the rear. If you push it to the front, this actually lets air come in as you're driving down the road. I recommend opening it like this and then going to the one at the bottom left corner of the rear of the garage and opening it in the opposite manner, so that way the fumes can be ventilated out of this portion of the garage. I would also like you to notice that once you're in the garage, you do not have to leave this step cover up. You can actually put that down, and that serves as extra standing space. Now, the couches that are in your garage area, they make a very large bed that folds all the way across, and you can actually turn them completely flat and strap them up to the wall. We're going to be covering how to strap them up to the wall, and your friendly salesman Glenn is going to be showing you how to make them into a bed and how to also turn this into a deck or a ramp. Glenn will be showing you how to make these two couches into one queen size bed. And he will also show you how to make this big garage door a deck or a ramp. Right now I'm going to show you how to take the actual sofas, lay them flat, and strap them up to the wall so that way you have as much square footage as you can get to get your toys in your toy hauler department. This is a jackknife couch, so you're going to lift from the center of the cushion, pull it out, and then you are going to lift it straight up against the wall, like so. It's very tight when it's brand new because all of the cushions are not worn in yet. You're going to take your safety strap, buckle it, and then pull it tight. This is going to hold this up against the wall while you are in transit. I'd also like you to notice that you have anchors on the floor. Each one of the anchors is rated at 500 pounds. So whatever you put in here, you do not need to ratchet it down more than just enough to keep it from wobbling. Also, on the ceiling, you have a carbon monoxide detector. This is not a smoke detector. Everything that comes in here, as far as any gas burning vehicles, will produce carbon monoxide, so it is detrimental to have this alarm in this area. You will also notice that there are metal blinds inside of this area instead of the pleated blinds that are in the rest of the coach. The metal blinds are there for heat resistance to whatever may be running in the toy hauler department. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and go over your radio in the toy hauler department. This radio, as I said earlier, covers your speakers inside the garage and outside by your front TV. Once you power on the radio, you have a mode menu button. You can press the mode button to bring you into FM or AM radio. Also, notice at the bottom here you see A and B. That means that both of your speaker selections are on. Now, A is the TV speakers outside by your entry door. B are the speakers that are back here in the garage area. Now, I want you to remember that at night most campgrounds have a sound curfew. Make sure A is off, as you will not be able to hear those over the speakers in the garage. If you would like to use your Bluetooth feature, there are two steps. First, you will press the button to bring it into Bluetooth mode. After it's in Bluetooth mode, you are going to press and hold the button, and then you will see pair and a 2-minute timer. At that time, you'll take your phone and do a Bluetooth scan. You will be looking for the model of the radio, which is JWM1A. Once you find that and pair, this will give you a message that says pair OK. Then you are ready to start playing music through your phone.